Meltdown, and today I am joined by.
Pascal Pan from the band Elvellon. I'm the keyboardist.
And I'm the vocalist, Nele Messerschmidt.
And I'm the bass player, Jan Runkel. Nice to meet
I,
you.
Nice to meet you too, guys. I absolutely love your new album, and it does get released in 3 weeks' time. How excited are you? And you're getting really impatient, I'm guessing.
Pretty nervous a little bit, but hyped as well, of course. We can't wait to see the reactions of the fans or the new listeners. So yeah, quite excited.
And of course, this is going to be your debut on Napalm Records. How pleasing is it for you to be signed to such an iconic label?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, just plain awesome. The support of Napalm and the communication are awesome as well. Can't say anything less. And for me personally, this is like a child's dream. I always wanted to um, collaborate with Napalm. Yeah, and this is a child's dream come true for me. And in general, a great PR, of course.
Yeah, I think that's for all of us. And I remember very, very vividly when we started this band, we had a dream to chase, and that was being signed by such a huge label like Napalm Records. And we obviously didn't know at all what that really means to be professional musicians signed by a label, but yeah, Napalm's really, really easy to work with, and they're so supportive, and I think we couldn't be happier right now.
Yeah, they are fantastic. I mean, I've done work for them over 10 years, and they are brilliant. Always have been. So what formats has the album been released on? Is it going to be vinyl, digital, cassette even?
No cassette, but digital, of course, vinyl, yes, and physical CDs, of course, because like people still want them.
Yeah.
And yeah, we love our CDs. At least I do.
I
need to have them here.
I asked cassette because it sort of kept a comeback, didn't it, for a very short while, and I think now they've obviously not worked out because it was cassettes for a while. But recently, the bands are saying no, that's not happening. So people have learned that cassettes are just not. So then, can you tell me which is your favorite track on the album today and why? Of course, they'll all be your babies, but today, what would you say?
Individually, you mean?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's the A entry. It's an acoustic song we did, and more that goes into more orchestral as the song goes on, and the emotions that's transcribed in it are we catch them the best, if I can say that like that. I don't know.
That's so true. I can't rehearsal this song without crying, actually. That's really? That's really crazy.
Yeah, it gets really emotional without being too cliche.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah. Mine at the moment is Ocean of Treason, because I cannot wait to play this song live. I just there are such cool riffs in it, and the whole composition. Yeah, for me it's all about playing live, and this one is the one I feel the most for, like when we are rehearsing it and stuff.
Yeah, I also would go for Ocean of Treason at the moment because I love ballads, but I also love the complete opposite, and that would be the heavier songs we wrote. One of them is Ocean of Treason. And I'm actually really proud of how this whole song turned out, especially lyric-wise. And the second one, I have to pick two, I'm so sorry. But A Legacy Divine is the one that's closest to my heart and means the most to me. And yeah, it's a song about the invitations life itself sends you throughout your way you walk on this earth. And yeah, it's just such a powerful and uplifting song, and I just love how that turned out as well, and I can't wait to perform it live.
I've been playing like the album last couple of days, and I find the whole album uplifting. To be fair, it's fantastic. So yeah, performing live, how difficult is it going to be to choose a set list even?
Very.
The funny thing,
yeah.
we just had to pick several songs to just rule them out for the set list actually for our release show. So we just did that, and I think it's very hard to pick the best mixture between all songs, you know, like the bangers.
Yeah.
People just want to hear like Oraculum from Until Dawn, our debut album, and then the new songs, because I have no feeling of which song. I mean, we will release Ascending in Synergy 1 week earlier before the release show. And I have no feeling whatsoever in regards to what people would like to listen to the most and would like to see the most. So I think it's very, very hard.
I also feel we will always disappoint somebody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but it's a blind pick.
Right, so the album has everything. It's the full package, even down to the album cover. Do you plan to have that framed at home? But can you give us a little bit of insight into the cover as well and its meanings?
Yeah, sure. Well, the basic idea is mine actually, and it all comes together with a title of the album, because I really felt, first of all, a strong connection to the element water.
Right.
And, it was pretty important for me to show that on the cover, because I feel like we tend to underestimate this element pretty much. It can be so silent and so beautiful to look at, and you know, the sounds of the ocean is so calming and can be so relaxing, and all of a sudden something turns up and these waves are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's so overwhelming all of a sudden. And so and that's, for example, why we named this song Ocean of Treason. Yeah, and you have these two people inside of the bulb.
Yeah.
And it just shows that even in the storm, there's this calm. You can be in this bulb, and the storms around you, and it doesn't matter. You can integrate that into your life, and this is what life is all about. I felt like to integrate everything that comes your way, and yeah, so it's about really standing in synergy with yourself, and find a way to do so.
That's a brilliant description. So are you a water sign yourself, like Cancerian or anything like that?
Oh no, I actually I'm a Virgo.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I just felt this strong connection, particularly while writing for this album. I don't have that in my everyday life.
All right. So what about having the album framed? Do you plan to do that at some stage?
You can get it as a vinyl, then it's pretty big already, and put it on your wall. Like some of us do that already.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, so
also,
you guys
we've made some posters also of that contain the cover, and I definitely want to get my hands on one of those and put it up on the wall here.
Same.
That's what I want. Yeah. Do you plan to do some like signed covers as well? That'd be brilliant. Like posters.
Yeah, we have them up for our crowdfunding campaign, actually.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I need
to
look at that. Right.
Yeah, you have to. I think there's some left. I'm not quite
campaign
sure.
Campaign is over. but we can we should definitely get those on our web shop.
Definitely. Okay, so the next one then, you told us about a release show. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And do you plan to do like a live stream or anything like that on release day?
Well, since our other release shows are also on YouTube, we recorded them quite professionally as much as we could do.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the finances are pretty low at the moment, and we can't afford that.
Yeah.
And it could be a live stream via a mobile phone, but the quality is always a little bit trashy.
Yeah.
So it would be hard to watch for anyone who wants to watch it.
Especially sound
yeah, like overseas and stuff, over the connection, and it could be quite tricky, but at least we could try.
Yeah, we discussed it, and we hoped. We discussed it, but then we came to the conclusion, as Pascal said, we invested everything that we have into producing the album, producing the videos. We needed to get the crowdfunding campaign going to realize the music videos the way we wanted them. So there's just not enough left to.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We are already thinking about doing another exclusive show, and when finances get better, we would like to record it actually.
That's brilliant. So going to the videos then, how pleased are you with the reaction to the videos that you have released from fans and media?
Blown away. This was just amazing.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of new listeners for Elvellon, and mostly since still positive. There are just a few who dislike it, but that's the taste for everybody. So no judging on that.
I'm completely overwhelmed by it. I would have expected a more even reaction, because for every style of music there's people liking it and people disliking it, but the reactions that we get via YouTube, and also the emails that we get and all the social media comments are so overly positive that it's just, for me personally, it's completely unexpected.
Especially when you think of how great this platform is we have with Napalm now, and if you watch the YouTube video and go to the comment section, I think I wrote 1 or 2 comments being a bit rude, but not even full force rude.
I know.
And I think that's really, really pleasing, and showing us that we either just attract positive people or
well, it's positive music, isn't it? So
absolutely. I'm personally extremely thankful for that.
I think whatever you do in life, you're going to always get your haters, aren't you? And people, but because it's symphonic metal now, sorry. Some symphonic metal fans, hopefully, isn't it? So it's whatever you do, that's cool, because I was looking at the comments as well, and it all just seems to be positive. I've got a wildcat. Okay, my phone keeps going off as well. Right. So questions aren't so generic now after this bit. Can you tell us about tour and festival plans, and are there hopes to get over to the UK? I know it's not easy at the moment.
Well, of course, we have the absolute desire to tour the world, because everybody tells us to come overseas and whatnot. As we said, finances are pretty low at the moment. We really have to figure out how to do it, but our desire is really strong, especially for UK. I think UK and Brazilian fans are extremely strong.
Right.
Especially in the comment section,
Yes, and I have a strong connection to the UK, and I really love the island, and I would love to tour it.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, as you said, it's difficult, so that's one reason why we're also looking out for support by booking agencies, especially when there's visa involved and stuff. That's where we just need professional support to, like, the farther away we get from home, the more important that gets.
Yeah.
And as soon as we have that, we'll be coming for you.
Yeah.
That'd be epic. So when you're on the road, who would you say has the most annoying habit?
Oh my God. I
Oh,
would say, without bashing him, but I would say he's the most annoying, but also the funniest of all. It's Martin, our drummer.
Right.
He can't stop talking, and he
Right.
can't stop making jokes about anything and everything, really. And the crazy thing is, we just had that with our last video shooting. I was outside with him, and it didn't matter what he said. It simply was funny. And I don't know any other person who's able to do that to me, to make me laugh like that about
Yeah.
yeah.
I would
But
also
it
have
can
said
be
Martin.
annoying because you can't calm down, actually.
I would also have said Martin, but this has a positive and a negative side. The annoying thing I wanted to mention is that he's Tetrising the car, like he's putting everything back, and then it needs to be like that.
Right.
That has the positive side effect that he does it.
He does it on his own, yeah.
That's good. That's a positive in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that the same with you, Pascal? Would you agree? Yeah.
You can also say
sorry.
Jan.
Yeah.
Please say Jan. We don't need to bash only the guys who are not here.
No. It can depend, but yeah, sometimes Martin is a force for himself. I love him for that. With every fiber of my being, but sometimes when you're not in the mood for jokes, there are still coming jokes. So it could be annoying sometimes, but in the end of the day, you still laugh, and that's healthy. So
brilliant.
Martin is the best. We love you. Mwah.
Well, I have to say, talking about not bashing those who aren't there right now, the most annoying thing is that all the boys take more time backstage to get ready than myself.
Really?
They're all so worried about their hair and straighten everything up and just looking good. And when I'm ready, they still need, like, I don't know, half an hour or something like that to get ready. And that's a funny thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, except for you.
Well, I had long hair. I used to be the same back in the day. So long time ago.
I just nervously run for the toilet every 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's me as well. That's why I hurry up while getting ready for stage, because I need some time for
That's the
going
secret.
to the toilet.
So what would you say then has been the weirdest venue you've ever played at?
Sorry.
The strangest venue you've ever played, like really weird.
Oh, yeah. Wait a second. That was Metal Hammer Paradise.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful venue with a lot of stages and very good catering, by the way. But the stage we were playing on was in some kind of bar. It was not the largest hall, maybe 200 people max.
Right.
But the stage was so freaking tiny. Like it felt like 3 times 3 meters. And there has to be a whole drum set on it, a bass player, our singer, and the whole keyboards with bass. So 5 persons on this little stage was quite
That was almost ridiculous. But I have one gig I remember quite vividly that was even more strange, because we had this exchange concert with a French band.
Right.
And
Fourth
the
circle, yeah.
The venue in France was so weird, really. It was, I think it even was called No Man's Land or
Right.
something like that. And it really was no man's land. We were like out in, I don't know where we were, and no homes, no buildings at all
Really?
whatsoever. And the catering was quite funny. We had some tickets and we drove like 1 or 2 kilometers to boulangerie. What
Right.
is it called? To bakery, something like
Right.
that, to get a French baguette. And the baguettes were so dried up and they just tasted old, actually. And then for this concert, we all were hyped up because that was one of our first international concerts.
Yeah.
And we ended up playing for, I don't know, 10 people or something like that. It was really crazy, and we drove like 4 or 5 hours.
Really? For 10
Yeah.
people, that's
Yeah, it was crazy, and all that hard work with the instruments and packing stuff and rehearsing and whatever for 20 people in no man's land, literally.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
that was quite weird indeed. Yeah.
All right.
We'll
then.
never forget that.
If there was a heavy metal song about yourself, like a made up song, though, what would it be called?
Individually, again.
Yeah, individually, please. Yeah. Yeah.
I identify as a problem. Probably. There's so much going on, like a roller coaster in my life, with so much to do, and there I am right in the middle, and I don't know stuff. So I identify as a problem is a funny title for that. Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty poetic.
Okay. Neil?
You need some time to think about that, Jan?
I think I need some time. Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a hard one. I've only got 3
It-
minutes, 3.5 minutes left as well. Zoom in
Yeah.
it. Carry on. Sorry.
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
I think I would be like the neurospicy ADHD misunderstood or something like that. I don't know what I would call a song, but I guess that's yeah. I think that's what it really is. I get distracted all the time. I'm always pretty nervous. I'm just chaos.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. For myself, I think I'm going with bass propeller, just for my head banging.
Like that.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Whenever I get the chance, I'm propeller head banging the hell out of my neck. So
that's cool. I would listen to
I
that.
like that. All right, and like I said, I've only got, because it's a Zoom call, I've only got like 2.5 minutes. So sadly, have you got 4 words then to describe the new album? So it's 3 of you, so 1 each, and then we'll go back to Neil, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, Pascal, start.
Okay. Diverse.
Orchestral.
heavy as well.
Okay.
Or did you mean heavy as hell?
Both, yeah.
Okay.
Orchestral and heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word.
And the fourth, continuation.
That's a good
brilliant.
one.
Brilliant answers. I'll tell you what, we'll catch you again for an interview, maybe later on in the year. I've got 5 questions now, so I'll quickly go through those. The first one then is, do you prefer festivals or small intimate gigs?
Festivals.
Cut off again. I didn't understand it.
Whether we prefer,
Sorry.
which one of those we prefer?
Yeah, which one do you prefer, festival or small intimate gig?
Ah, okay.
Festivals.
Festivals, yes.
So,
But the intimate concerts are also I really appreciate them because you've got such a great direct contact with your fan base.
brilliant. Okay. Bratwurst or beer?
Beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
Vinyl or digital?
Digital.
I would say
Digital.
digital. Yeah.
Are you guys saints or sinners?
Sinner. I'm a sinner.
Yeah, I have to admit, I go with Pascal, yeah.
I'm a father of 3. I'm a saint.
Yes, you are, of course.
Of course.
And the final one is Wacken or Oktoberfest?
Wacken.
Wacken.
Without
That is the choice.
hesitation.
No one ever says Oktoberfest. I ask a German band. Never. Okay. If you were about to go into battle, which album would you have playing?
Which album?
Yeah. You're about to go to battle.
Föräldra Saga from Manigam from Sweden. That's great
Okay.
battle music.
Brilliant.
I would go for Abyss by Unleash the Archers.
Brilliant.
Love
Then
them.
you have
I would probably go with Abracadabra by Dimmu Borgir.
Yeah, that's a fantastic album as well. But yeah, New Unleash the Archers is brilliant. It's really, really good. It's up there. I love them.
We'll love them to the core.
All right, and we'll talk about Unleash the Archers then. I'm guessing this will be the answer to this one. Who would be the ultimate band to go on tour with? Would it be Unleash the Archers?
Top one.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Brilliant. Is there a song written by another band or vocalist, singer who you wish you had written? There'll be loads.
Holy.
That's a tough question. Wow. By a band. So
Yeah.
I never thought about that one.
Me neither, but if you need some time to think about that, take it. So I
Or
will
we might
answer.
just get cut off.
Well, I have to say and admit that I appreciate the art of others as the art of others. And I really had a tough time to step into my writing power, actually. And I'm still kind of struggling to really find a way to express myself in words.
Mm-hmm.
But I really appreciate how far I've come. So I don't feel like I wish I would have done someone else's art.
Okay.
I don't.
I would say to answer the question, Swart Dupe, I hope I pronounced that right, by Fintroll. It's a rather old song, and it's a silly band, I would say, but they can be emotional, and that song is catching me every time off guard.
Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
Thank you.
Yes.
From the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah. I think thank you is an understatement, where it's just not enough to say.
Brought you right here to unconscious veils. Release a bold sign of enchanting tales. Tracks of hope to a land beyond. Dare you to clear the gates, lift the veil of darkness. Deep within is a force that aligns. It's your vagabond heart, leading home all the way. Deep within shines a glint in your eyes, and your vagabond heart leads you home all the way. Deep within. A starry shower cascading down on you, crawling beneath your skin. Follow the tracks of hope, led by a vagabond. Confide right in yourself to banish all darkness. Deep within is a force that aligns. It's your vagabond heart, leading home all the way. Deep within shines a glint in your eyes, and your vagabond heart leads you home all the way. Deep within. Tout est chaos.